Impression of DC asking for the entire menu. Man, oh, now, what a lovely selection you got here. Mighty fine selection of pastries, you know. Could I have one of your finest pies? Impression of Shannon Sharp roasting Mike Chandler in front of Hap. What are you gonna do? I need a poo. Bloodline ends with you. Lakers in 5. Thank you for the $5. I don't know. The power of social media hurts the championship runs as well. The bigger the sub count on the Instagram, the better chance of getting the big matchup. I know. Thank you for the $5, and this is sad. Good evening, Gooners. Thank you for the $2. Chase Hooper fan over here. Best and worst type of white. Worst is the current US, UK, German, French. I think the best's got to be the Polskis, man. They're holding it down, man. They're holding it down. Maybe Scandinavians. They really fell off, man. Such pussies. They ain't got one fucking MMA prospect. They used to be the Vikings. How the f does that happen? Fucking Soys. Jerome Murphy just rage baiting 7. I know he is. Yeah, I know Lerone Murphy is. I'm just including him as a name as well. It's kind of a good rage bait, to be fair. But I mean more like Ian Gary, I saw do it. Gene Silva, Yair Rodriguez. These names are just... Thoughts on Chase Hooper gooning through his camp? I mean, he's lying, but he got a good viral clip out of it, so good for him. It used to be you had to beat Holloway in order to get a title shot. Remember those days? How's Ilya getting a title shot? He ain't even beat Holloway yet. Gene Silva just got ranked, and we're talking title shots. Annoying. Sean Woodson title shot. No. 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 Did you see Poirier talk about the Paddy fight? He said he'd like to see him against the top fighters except himself because he's already in talks for a fight. Well, fuck that idea then. I swear to God, if it's the Holloway trilogy, I'll just flip my shit, man. We need to see fresh matchups when these guys are coming to the end of their career. Please roast Yair asking for a title shot in Mexico. I hate it, man. It's pissing me off. So, yes. Please roast Yair asking for a title. I've already read it. How many people in the top 15 at middleweight would beat Prime Silva? Honestly, I think most would. There are levels and the game has evolved so much. Top 15 at middleweight would beat Prime Silva. Honestly, I think most would. There are levels and the game has evolved so much. I mean, yeah, they would. I think like Anthony Hernandez would submit Anderson Silva within about 2-3 rounds. Thank you for the $5. I do think that. Chandler versus Huffy next. No. Because Huffy wants to be active and he's going to be on that International Fight Week card. So no. For SEM, dude. For SEM has earned a ranked opponent. I'll stand on that, dude. We got to do for SEM right. He's beaten so many fighters recently. Impression of Bisping singing Dare by Gorillaz. Coming up, it's Rebecca. Do you like Naz UFC? He seems cool, yeah. I don't play games. No, I don't play UFC 5. I'm playing They Are Billions right now, but I don't play games that take time. Who do you think wins in a potential Diego versus Yair? I'd go Diego. I don't see Yair finishing him, and I think Diego can capitalize and get him down and do work on the ground. I was let down by Diego's performance. I was watching it back today. No jabs, no kicks, like just nothing. It was just, I don't know, he looked shit out there, to be honest with you. Volk did well with his jab, and, you know, he landed great shots on the inside as well, and that's where Lopez had his chance, right? But I feel like whenever Lopez jabbed with him, he did really well, but he just never jabbed with Volk. He never jabbed with Volk once in the fight, other than when he dropped him, it feels like, and in the 4th round. He just never did. All these featherweights calling for undeserved title shots kind of makes me want to see Movsar smush all of them, especially the so-and-so Gene Silva. All right, thank you for the 28 months to go here. It's annoying me, man. Movsar deserves a title shot, no doubt about it, man. He's going to be #1 ranked in the division. Yair wants DEI title shot from a win versus old B-Leaguer. No, dude, like, Yair, talking about this shit. Talk about Diego Lopez. This is when you continue to hype that shit up. Poirier mentioned all the fighters besides for Justin and Max, so he's probably in talks with one of them. Ugh. Give me a fresh matchup. What are they doing with the fucking matchmaking, man? It's Holloway. I know it's Holloway. Gaethje wants a title shot. Fucking weak-ass trilogy, man, when we could be getting sick, new, fresh matchups. Woodson could detach a limb if caught in a sub. He could. Jandaroba should be called La Disgusta. I seen Bryce's wife was with Sylvia after the fight. No, you didn't. Shut the fuck up, dude. Thank you for the 2. Usman versus Buckley. Who wins? Usman. Buckley would beat up on Usman at this point. Thank you for the 2. When are you and Bryce going to do at? Yeah. Thank you for the 2, man. We're going to go fishing in the summer. Did you see Dave Portnoy before the Bryce? Yes, saw it. Doesn't have a fighter of his own, so has to root for Gene Silva to deal with Bryce for him because they'll never have a fighter because they're frail and weak. You look like a young Eric Anders. Do I have to look up what a young Eric Anders looked like? There is no pictures of a young Eric Anders. I'll take it, though. Yuck. Ew. Don't do that. Impression of Tom spraying away Woodson with bicarbonate of soda. Hey, yo, Woodson, look out. I'm fucking holding a magnifying glass over you and it's sunny out. Look out, mate. Holy shit, mate. Get inside. Diego looked stressed. The title shot was too soon. He did look a little stressed, yeah. It was an emotional week for him. I should have switched my pick, for fuck's sake. Elkins versus Gene Silva next. Yes. That's what we need. Him and Arman are Islam's most competitive and hype fights. Why does he want Justin and Paddy so bad? Why does he want Justin and Paddy so bad? Ilya hasn't earned it. Him and Arman are Islam's most competitive and hype fights. Why does he? Who's he in this? I don't know who he is in this. Thank you for the 5. Makhachev? Makhachev, I don't know if he's calling that Paddy. It's a big name for him. And a winnable fight for him. But yeah. Why does he want Justin and Paddy? I don't know who he is there. Impression of Gordon Ramsay slander in Volk's food. It's shit! It's got blood in it! I want Diaz versus the Diamond. No, don't need Diaz back. Colby might have leaked. I think Diaz would have like a Darren Elkins performance if he returned at this point. Colby might have leaked International Fight Week with Ilya Makhachev and DDP Hamzat in a clip with that Neon kid. Colby might have clip farmed on Neon's stream. Breaking news. Impression of Conor choking Ariel with Ariel's own tefillin. I don't know what tefillin is. Thank you for the 2. Eat that, choke on that. Nice of Volk to keep that belt warm for Leon Arms. True, it is. Once Leon Arms comes through, honestly, I'll be held to pay in that division. I found a Woodson at the bottom of my pool. Help. Yeah, you got to scoop him out, man. I found a Woodson in my shoe today. Waiting in there. Bit my toe. Fucking horrendous, mate. I had to put a cup over him and a piece of paper underneath. Throw him outside. Thoughts on Lucas Tracy's take at 30:56 of his UFC 314 recap video? Bro just can't give Paddy the credit he's due. What did he say? 30:56 of his recap. Ooh, adverts. Lovely, lovely adverts. Ugh. Old head after old head after old head. 3 months after considering it a good Oliveira win for struggling life and death with him. It's alright, man. I get it. The old head take with Pimblett is just so dumb to me, man. 3 months, like... Here's an actual fucking fact, chat. I'm going to say this. Not even in response to Lucas Tracy. I get it. Paddy Pimblett, you got to hate him. He's English. Cool. I'm just going to say this. Absolute fact. 3 months before Paddy Pimblett defeats Michael Chandler, Charles Oliveira does it way more difficultly. Okay? Struggles to do it. Everyone considers it a great win for Charles Oliveira. Great win, dude. Charles Oliveira. They don't call him, trash. For, he beat some old head. They don't consider it that. Charles Oliveira wins. Dude, he's back. Charles Oliveira, he's still legit. He's still a top contender. It makes him still a top contender, right? Now hear me out. Double up on it, chat. No one called it a good win. Listen, no one calls it a great win. It's not a great win on his resume. But it's enough to be like, dude, Oliveira's still there as a top contender at lightweight. He's still Charles. He's still got it. He looked better than ever in his grappling because he got a couple takedowns on Chandler. Fact. That's true. Now, fast forward. Paddy Pimblett defeats Bobby Green. Few months later, but Paddy Pimblett defeats Bobby Green. Another old head for Paddy Pimblett to beat. Doesn't prove anything to us. Just another old aging fighter. Doesn't prove anything to us. Hold up. Few months later, Mauricio Huffy fucking destroys Bobby Green. He's legit. He's ready for the rankings. This guy's a legit prospect, Mauricio Huffy, dude. Look what he did to Bobby Green. That's a legit take. I get it, but keep it consistent if you're going to have that take on these guys. It's so annoying to me. Chandler's not that far removed from like 5-rounders or decisions with the top contenders in the world, and Pimblett just destroyed him. He just destroyed him. On the back foot, making him miss. Chandler landed a couple of punches. Pimblett ate them, pieced him up, landed great kicks at range. It was a great performance. I get the take, but I don't get why it's not unanimously considered. I get that Chandler's English and he's a star, so you have to trash the take of it. But those are legit wins, dude. Chandler's a difficult matchup. Chandler's done and 38 years old. He was 38 when he fought Oliveira in his last fight. And Oliveira, when he wins, he's still a top contender. Give him a title shot against Makhachev. He's earned the rematch. You know? That's true. That's so true. And he destroyed him. Pimblett destroyed him. I don't get how 4 months separates such a massive opinion. Pimblett hasn't had a chance yet. I'm not saying that Pimblett's, he's the best. He's the best in the division. I'm just saying, dude, that's a great win. He destroyed Chandler. That's a good win. He deserves credit for destroying Michael Chandler. That's all I'm saying. I'm not having an argument of, dude, he's the fucking best we've ever seen. Oh, look out, dude. He could take on fucking Bilal next, dude. Move up. Give him a chance up a division. I'm not giving all these crazy takes. I'm just saying, he's a top contender now, man. Destroying Chandler makes you a top contender. Straight up. It does. He fought a very similar level of Chandler than Oliveira just did. And Oliveira went 5 rounds with him. Lost the 5th round. Had a very close first round. Didn't finish him. Pimblett destroyed him. And schooled him. They're a very similar Chandler that both of them fought. I understand he's fighting older fighters, but the guys at top of lightweight are older fighters. I don't like this. This is dumb to me. This is so dumb to me. I'm behind on like 50 million donuts because I can't give takes anymore on stream, but you know who's 36 years old, chat? Justin Gaethje. He's going to be 37 soon. This year, he's going to be 37. So when Pimblett beats him, you beat an old head. You beat a 37-year-old man, by the way. Just like Chandler was 38. This is what it's going to be. If I was a top contender, I'd avoid a fight with Pimblett at all costs. Because if you lose, you're just going to be trash. You'll have to be considered trash. Charles Oliveira's getting up there. The lightweight contenders are getting up there. But they're still winning. You know? No one's going to say that. Dude, they absolutely, there will be a post on Twitter looking at the ages of his former opponents and saying, 38, 38, 37. When's Pimblett going to fight a guy in his prime? Absolutely a take that's going to be had on Twitter by a lot of people. It's not a bad take. It's not a bad take. Paddy Pimblett's English and he's winning. Keep coping. I'm not saying Pimblett's the top dog. Yeah, I said, dude, this is why Makhachev's ducking. Okay, I'm having fun with it on the stream. But this makes him a legitimate contender. Destroying Michael Chandler makes you a legitimate force in the lightweight division. Absolutely does. And he will be appropriately very close odds with the top contenders at lightweight because of this. It's an absolute fact. That wasn't even Lucas Tracy's take, though. But still, no, it kind of was, though. But, you know, he didn't go all in on it. But stop this. He's getting all these old heads and... Dude, Chandler's a top contender that gave all of the top fighters at lightweight very, very tough fights. Very, very competitive fights. And Pimblett just destroyed him. Did Woodson safely make it back to Skull Island? Yes. Time for Colby versus Dustin. Neither getting titles. No, they're going to do Dustin versus Holloway 3 for no fucking reason. Am I crazy for thinking that Paddy can beat Ilya? He could, but I don't know if he would. I don't know if he's going to be ready for these next jump up of contenders, but there's an argument, and I'll have to look into it and break it down, and certain styles he does well against and certain styles he doesn't. So, yeah. Ilya might be dangerous as fuck, though. You know what I mean? I don't know if Pimblett can get the offensive takedowns going until he gets into a bit of a brawl and a scrap. Bro, Tony Green and Mike have a combined 0-13 streak. Okay. They've lost a bunch of fights, but to the top guys. Bobby Green has lost a bunch of fights as well. I understand that as well. And so has Tony. I get it. But Michael, that's not the point. Michael Chandler, 4 months after going 5 rounds with Charles Oliveira, to destroy him and make him finish, is a very impressive win from Paddy Pimblett. Fact. It just is. To school him like that, shut him down and finish him, is an impressive win. Most top contenders on the way down the rankings that have to welcome a new prospect are on losing streaks. Shock twist. I know he's been given nice matchups. Tony Ferguson is a nice matchup. But let me put it this way, chat. Yes or no? This has to be said. No matter what version of Bobby Green you thought it was, people had Bobby Green beating Paddy Pimblett. People had Bobby Green beating Paddy Pimblett in that fight. Absolute fact. That is a fact, an absolute fact. Doesn't matter what version of him you think it was. People had Bobby Green winning because he's too good. He's a vet. He's too skilled for him on the feet. He's too clean for Paddy Pimblett. That's a fact. Everyone just changes the fucking expectation every time Pimblett destroys someone. Chandler has 2 wins. Okay. So Oliveira's win over him don't mean shit. Neither does the one before that. How did Oliveira get dropped in round 1 and nearly finished by that shit fuck? Dan Hooker got fucking slept by him. What a shit fighter he is. He's shit. Gaethje's shit for going to war with him. Poirier's shit for losing round 1 until the last 30 seconds with him. And losing the whole of round 2 as well. He's shit for that. He had to claw a fucking victory in round 3 out of nowhere. So he's trash as well. Who else is trash at lightweight? We can go through him. We can go through him. All of the top guys are trash. What a shock. Crazy. I'm glad we've all come to that conclusion. Everyone at lightweight is shit. The best division in the UFC. They're all shit because they all struggled with Chandler. I'm so glad we could come to that conclusion together because Paddy Pimblett beat Chandler. And that's just not allowed. Whoops. UFC have the worst DC impression. Gadirov, love from Saudi, yeah. Yeah, but excuses to discredit Paddy. Huffy KOs him after Dober and Jalen. Paddy subs him for the first time since 2009. True. Thank you for the £5. Lucas is a casual. It's not even a Lucas Tracy opinion. Paddy Pimblett has earned, or has been given, nice matchups. He has. But you want to know what nice matchups are, chat? They're named matchups. That's another opinion on this. Sure, they've delicately placed his career. You know, Bobby Green, it's approachable for him. Tony Ferguson, yeah. No one else is going to get the Tony Ferguson. Absolutely understood on a Tony Ferguson thing. But the Bobby Green one, he was expected to beat Paddy Pimblett by the majority of MMA fans. He got destroyed. Michael Chandler was expected to beat Paddy Pimblett by the majority of MMA fans. Chandler by KO. He's going to take Pimblett's head off. Pimblett destroys him. Oh, he's old. He's washed. Doesn't even count as a win. You were just picking him to win. You were just picking him to win. Chandler, round 1 KO, dude. Pimblett leaves his chin up in the air. He's going to destroy him in round 1. Easy pick. I can't believe people are picking Pimblett here. That was the take right before the fight started. And then he got destroyed. Washed up Chandler almost beat Oliveira in the 5th round. What does that say about Paddy? Better than Oliveira? Whatever Paddy will be champ? I don't think so. The level, I don't think he beats Makhachev. I mean, Arman's very tricky for him as well. I don't think he beats Makhachev or Arman. But some of these other guys, you know, we've had Benoit go up against these top older fighters at the top of the lightweight division. And he got fraud checked. And Benoit was the next hit thing. Right? I believed in that. He was the next dog on the block. Look what he did to Matt Frivola. Look what Benoit Saint-Denis did to Matt Frivola, guys. He's the next champ. He'll beat Makhachev. Oh, he lost to Poirier. Oh, well. Pimblett just passed his test. He's got another test coming up. We'll see if he passes it. He will be close in odds to that next test. Rightfully so. Like, let him cook. Thank you for the $2 Canadian. It would be sick of you to play UFC 5 because, Rafael Fiziev, respected, legit top-level fighter. Look what he did to RDA. Nearly fucking lost and dropped him in round 5. Wow, man. Rafael Fiziev, top fucking prospect. He's a real legit top fighter, Rafael Fiziev. Went to a decision with Bobby Green, nearly fucking lost, arguably lost. Let's be real. You can complain about lightweight and all of that, but like Pimblett's won his test. Most of these guys don't win their tests. I am hyping him up. I was hyping up Benoit Saint-Denis. I was hyping up Rafael Fiziev because they're winning fights. At lightweight, it's tricky. It's difficult to do. So now I'm hyping up Paddy Pimblett because he's winning fights at lightweight. I did the same for Benoit Saint-Denis. I did the same thing for Rafael Fiziev. It's a fact. But because it's Paddy Pimblett and he's a star, everyone wants to be the guy championing someone that no one cares about. I did it for Nikita Krylov. No one cares about this guy. I do. So I'm going to champion him and say he's going to go on to be the top prospect because he's actually really good and underrated. No one likes to also champion the guy that's popular. Same thing happened with Ilia Topuria as he was rising up the rankings. He should have to go through Holloway first. What does beating Josh Emmett prove? He ain't got a chance against Volk. What does beating Josh Emmett prove at all? Josh Emmett's old. He's an old man, Josh Emmett. What the fuck does that prove? Nothing. Anyone who's got hype, everyone just can't accept, but like be along for the ride of it. And actually admit that they're pretty good if they're consistently winning fights in the most difficult division in the UFC. It's a fact. Gary's in a bad mood. I'm not. I'm actually debating MMA for once and not doing stupid little retard impressions and doing political edgelord shit. I'm debating MMA on an MMA companion after the biggest pay-per-view of the year so far. Heaven fucking forbid. Fucking pussies. My cat caught a Woodson. Still mad Volk didn't get himself KO'd. No, I just said a sentence at the end of the stream. Heaven forbid. Thank you for the 2. You'll watch regardless. Pay-per-view's expensive, dude. I owe you. Impression of gay Conor. Somebody fucking sniff a line out me gooch, mate. I don't know. Thank you for the 2.